I've met a really wonderful group of artists who are all doing completely different things, and one of the things I did was to learn about their work and to see what they're doing. And I also heard from Raffaella and Andrea about the area itself, its geology and its history, which is particularly interesting and fascinating, about the different kinds of clay and the changes in the course of the ancient river, and how then that's left its mark in the local landscape. So on Sunday, for example, we went for a walk across the fields and one could see something of that. And the day before yesterday, I visited Andrea and Raffaella's studio in the brickworks and actually saw bricks being made from the clay, and that was an experience that I shall never forget. So I gained that. My own contribution has been to mainly to discuss my own ideas about making and about materials and movement, and with the artists themselves. And I had a really wonderful discussion. They are extremely well read, these artists, well read, well informed, and deeply thoughtful about many things. I was particularly glad that there were 2 or 3 people who were working with sound. So there were sound artists as well as visual artists, and that made it even more interesting for me. Myself, we did a small workshop, lasted only a couple of hours, making things out of clay, which was an idea that I got from working with another educational artist. But I don't know. That was fun, but I don't know what they made of it. I met Raffaella and Andrea about 10 years ago when they got in touch with me, and we invited them to Aberdeen, and I heard about their work. And they were at that stage, had a garden in Turin in which they were growing vegetables throughout the whole life cycle. And then we rather lost touch with one another. But what they're doing now in terms of understanding materials and landscape and the growth of plants and animals and the history and the geology of the area fits very well with things I've been thinking about in relation to a project that I've been running in Aberdeen. It's called Knowing from the Inside, on the relation between anthropology, art, architecture and design, where we've also been trying to think about how about processes of making, and how our knowledge of a region grows through making and working with its materials. So I felt very close to the kind of project that they're doing and have been doing all the way through.